everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Downset Drip. I'm your host, and my cat is scratching at my leg. Sergio. I'm a football fan. With me today are two of my good friends. We've got Alden, not a football fan.
Not.
And Jarreous, football fan. How's it going, guys?
It's well. I love the fact that you looked into the camera and you're like, we're on Downset Drip. You forgot which podcast you're on. I love it. You got so many fucking podcasts. You
That's
forgot
what I
which
was
one
about
you're
to say.
on.
He's a working man, man. He got a lot of shit going on. He got to keep up with it.
I can't tell you how many times I've messed up on a podcast and been like, what am I fucking recording? Yeah, so you got to double check.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. Man, it's going pretty good, man. I'm glad to be back. Missed you guys. We were embarking on this odyssey, so to speak, and I think are we halfway there?
We have passed halfway. We're in the back half. How about you, Alden?
We're on the second leg of the tour. I know those words.
Sure.
Man, things is thinking. Things is thinking.
Please relax. Please.
If this is your first episode, go back and watch the first episode. What are you doing? But if you just want to stick around and watch this one, we're a video series about NFL jerseys. Not the NFL, not the players, not the games, not the outcomes, not the Super Bowl winner. This is about jerseys. It's about clothes. It's a fashion podcast.
Okay, so actually, I retract one of the things that you said. You said sometimes it's not about the players, and for me, sometimes it actually is. Sometimes it actually is because sometimes not because because they might be hot, but the fact that hey, this person actually knew what they were doing. So,
fashion wise, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, for instance, like Saquon Barkley on one of our earlier episodes.
Yes,
his pairing of the gloves and the cleats with the different ensembles of Giants jerseys. That's a good example of that. Some people just know what to do.
He was aware.
We're tangentially about football players. And Alden, he is my most fashionable friend, and Jarreous is one of the only people that I know who follows football. So, real football. Here in the South, everybody follows college football. Oh,
man. It's about straight.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's so weird. This time, though, let's see. We've been through a bunch of AFC and NFC teams. We've been dividing this up by division. This time, we are talking about the NFC North.
This is going to be fun.
Or arguably the boringest division of them all.
Isn't it? I feel like it's the most ancient. If that's not true, I mean, because one of these teams played in Super Bowl I. So if this is not true, I would be surprised. But I feel like this is the oldest division.
I feel like I know the answer to that. Just tell me if I'm wrong. Is it the Packers?
It is the Packers. It's fantastic.
Super Bowl.
I know more straight stuff than I give myself credit for.
Look, I'm only going to slap your hand one time, Jarreous. We don't talk about Super Bowls.
I thought that was okay. It was a violation. Okay.
Yes, flag on the play. Or wait, what's the fashion equivalent of a flag on the play?
Don't wear that shit. Take it off.
Don't talk about this shit in this case.
Take that shit off.
Yeah, let's get to that shit. First up is the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, we starting off hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
A very old team. What you got?
I like the G. The G is classic. I've always liked the G. It's so classic that other uniforms have adopted it over different leagues and levels of football. So it works. And it kind of feeds into the lore of the Green Bay Packers. It's an iconic symbol, and it is no frills. It's no extra dumb shit like some wings or a ram's horn or anything like that. It just works, man. So yeah, I always thought that classic G worked for them.
I was wondering what the G was. I'm glad we got there. Because I totally didn't know. You know, when I think about the Steelers, I'm like, what's the stars? I don't get it.
Oh, we'll get there. That's not this episode.
This episode.
But you know, whenever I see logos, I'm always wondering like, what the fuck? So like now the G makes sense for Green Bay. I will tell you the very first thing when we saw the NFC North, the whole thing. When I saw Green Bay Packers, I was like, man, I want a burrito real bad.
Okay, all right. Those colors make me want a Subway sandwich.
See?
Always have. They always have made me want a Subway sandwich. So I'm glad that I'm not alone in my hunger.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Colors. I fucking need a Snickers right now because like I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I just want to. And can we talk about the name? Packers is just absolutely sounds like a 9-guy gangbang, but
no.
Why 9?
I don't know. It's just a specific number I chose. He just leave one guy out. He's the watcher.
What is happening?
Like
the guy behind the camera,
dude. I want to say it has to do with like cheese packing, or
I believe it's some kind of
a fudge packing.
Resource. You know, it's some kind of resource that it has to do with.
Okay,
and I'm trying to find it as quickly as possible.
Oh, we don't have to talk about it. I really like the green face cage.
I agree.
The level of yellow in this helmet is almost off the charts. Like they're dangerously close to being a bit too bright.
Yeah,
like it is like American cheese yellow.
So this is actually my favorite kind of yellow because it's, you know, what was it? Which team was it? The Rams. I think it was the Rams that had like that really, really bright yellow that almost gave you the hint of gold. This is my favorite kind of yellow, which is mustard.
Yes. Yeah.
You'll actually see me wear this color all the time. It's actually one of my favorite colors to wear because of it's almost too much, but not too much.
Right. And
okay, I can see that.
Like the difference between the Rams and the Packers is the Rams don't pretend like they could have a yellow helmet that color.
Ah, that's true.
You know, the Packers are like, fuck you, we have yellow helmets, and it's on us to be okay with it.
Yep.
And I think it works because of the color yellow, and you know how much I like stripes. So the stripes down the middle work. I'm not a huge fan of the G. It seems lazy as hell, but you know, it's in the shape of a football,
and it's italicized and bold.
It is.
No, it's not italicized.
It's just bold.
You know what? It's not italicized. My apologies. You were right about the origin of the name, by the way.
Cheese?
And yeah, no, it's not cheese. It's packing, meat packing. It's a lot of innuendo going on in this episode. And, you know, being as progressive as I am, I have no issues with it. But, you know, I have to advise.
You should stop while you're ahead.
Meat packers.
Meat packing, man.
I do like I like the stencil name. It's like that's very like working man. You know, just let me put the stencil up, spray some green. That way they'll know it's our team. You know, I dig that.
Everything you've said fits or is traced back to the origin of all of this. And now that you've said that, and I've just briefly read everything, that's impressive that they were able to get all of that in there and you can catch it without actually knowing the origin of where it came from.
Oh, we love an outfit that tells a story.
And this tells a story. Let's actually move on to the outfits. Outfits. I've never referred to a jersey as an outfit.
All right. Oh, God. we're getting more like him fashion-wise. Next we'll be calling it a wardrobe.
Yeah, absolutely.
An ensemble.
You know, we're talking about this wardrobe set that they have.
Gonna go get a shirt out of my armoire.
As far as this jersey is concerned, we're all fans of stripes on the sleeve, or in that cuff area. And
just not the delt area.
Yeah, we don't like that. Underarm, no. All of the stripes on here work. The one on the helmet, the one on the on that shoulder area, and the one going down the leg. It's uniform. It makes sense. It all goes together.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys, please take note.
There's also no yellow on yellow. Like there's no yellow jersey with the yellow helmet that just highlights the difference in color.
Right.
The yellows are far enough away that they just kind of complement each other.
Yeah. I like that.
I love that the word that you used, Jay, was uniform. It is uniform, and this one does well what a lot of the other jerseys didn't do well, which was, I kept saying I like to see it needs to all be the same, right?
Yeah,
It needs to be very uniform. Whereas like this guy, he's got a the white Under Armour on his leg for the extension armor, and like that makes sense. Like that still looks good. It's still very uniform to the rest of it, and I think it's because of the complement of the green that makes it doesn't stand out too much to where it doesn't look uniform. It still looks uniform. It is very much that that girl that decided to wear her school uniform and was like, I'm gonna wear jelly bracelets today. But it's still uniform. She was like, you can't tell me nothing because it's just jelly bracelets.
That is hilarious.
I love the restraint in the numbers. It's not a funny font. There aren't any there's no piping around the numbers. It's just here's some plain ass white numbers. And because the rest of the jersey is so well put together, the numbers actually make it look better.
So one thing that I'm seeing here, or a trend that I've noticed, it looks like the classics are damn near unbeatable. This is yet another classic vintage jersey, and it works, and it's in a class on its own, or not even on its own. It's in a class along what we've seen with Kansas City, with San Francisco, with the New York Giants. It's a classic uniform that works, that is functional, and it looks to me like when it comes to these uniforms, those players wear it with a certain kind of pride. It's like everybody went on a tour of the museum or wherever each classic team was and were educated on it, just so when they come out on the field, they represent their organization well. And that's what these pictures look like to me.
Yeah. They're proud of the Packer green.
Right. Except, well, no, I can't say that. It's a sports reference. God damn it. That was going to be a good one.
And there's a scene in the very first episode of True Blood where I canceled out. Okay, so we've all seen the scene where the person says that the hamburger has AIDS in it, and Lafayette walks up and he says F words have been brewing your beer, milking your cows, and fixing your food for the last centuries. And voila. And that's why, because it works, because it's going to always work. Somebody definitely was in the area, and they were closeted gay, and they were like, maybe we shouldn't use such a green good yellow like that LA did, because it's a little too gay. And then we got mustard.
This is the Midwest. We're not allowed to be too gay.
Yeah, absolutely.
They can have that in LA.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if we look gay.
Well, let's see what their white jerseys look like.
Love it.
It's very much a palette swap.
It's just a palette swap.
The green and the white just swapped on their shirt. Almost, it seems like a formality.
Yeah, literally every color has just swapped. Just literally every color,
right? Even on the shoulders, but
even the stripes.
It still looks good. It's still, again, uniform. It's a classic. I don't know if I like it better with the white pant or the yellow, but either way you go, you really can't go wrong with it.
I definitely don't like it with the white.
Really?
I don't like it with the white. And also, I mean, it's no stab at it. I think the white, it's not as good as the original one. The way we're looking at the first one that we're looking at, it's definitely not as good. This very much gives well, coach, we're missing a head, and they're like, put a fucking jersey on. So this is giving.
There's 27 of us, and we only have 26 jerseys. It's like, you throw on the white pants, god damn it.
Yeah.
Be a man.
We need a cornerback. Oh, damn, that's a football reference. Damn it.
See, look.
Rubbing off on me, man.
Oh, come on.
Like, I feel like all of these old teams, when they were assigned colors, 60 years ago, it's like, okay, Green Bay, you have yellow and green. San Francisco, you're gold and red. That's their entire personality is the fucking colors.
Yeah, I agree.
And they don't have to be fancy because the colors have always been associated with the teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have these other franchises who color swap all the time or intensify one color like the Seahawks did. And like they took a Seahawks used to have silver, they faded the silver black, turned it into more of a darker silver color, and then they intensified the green. And Seahawks jerseys weren't always like that. You have those franchises that tinker and play around, but the classics, they don't need anything else.
Yeah.
Let's talk about throwback.
These. They haven't always had these green throwbacks. There was a few years where they had like brown and white. It was weird, but this is their current throwback uniforms, and I don't hate them. I do really like that they committed to not having white.
Yeah,
except in the face cage, which that's more of a gray, I think.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's they're the first jerseys are the best amongst these.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, it's all right. I don't hate it either. Like they chose the right hue of green to keep you from hating this shit. But it works. It's functional.
But they did not choose the right yellow.
It's the same yellow.
I don't know. It looks different. It looks different.
I think
I don't know why.
Against the green. Right?
I think it's just less of
that.
Now they did remove the outline of the stripes, which may feed into that.
Yeah. I also hate this helmet. I think I just hate. I don't know the first guy 12. It looks like Buzz Lightyear's helmet. It looks like when he takes it off, he goes. Yeah, I don't know why I don't like that, but
yeah, these jerseys look like they were told by their mom to wear the green pants because they're going to be playing in the grass, and she doesn't want to have to scrub the grass stains out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
do what mama say.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, this kind of looks like a scrimmage jersey.
I can see that.
Yeah, it looks like a scrimmage jersey.
Yeah. It's. I don't think that they need them. Like, of course, you always have the weird third jersey. That's a thing, but they don't need them. The first two are good enough to stand on their own.
Unless you're that which team where you have a weird sixth jersey.
Not everyone can be the Chargers.
That's what I was just about to say. Fuck you.
Let's move on. Next up is the Minnesota Vikings.
I knew this helmet was coming up, which is why I alluded to having something stupid on the goddamn helmet. However, the bright spot about this is there are actual horns on a Viking helmet, as you can see on the logo.
So how do you feel, Sergio?
Fuck this helmet, man. Like, if you're going to put horns on the helmet, put fucking horns on the helmet. Don't put little stickers of horns on the helmet. And they're not even like, they don't even stick up like bat ears. They stick back. So it's what do they want us to believe, that the Vikings ran so fast that their horns bent backwards?
You know what? Have you guys ever seen the Blood of Zeus?
No.
Okay, it was this Greek mythology anime. However, they had one character on there, Hermes, who delivers the dead to the Elysian fields, and his helmet looks like this. And his thing was being super fast.
Yeah.
So it goes in line with what you're
Hermes
saying.
is a messenger.
Yeah. So that goes in line with what you're saying. And then the helmet on the helmet or the horns on the helmet on the logo are pointing upward. And they're doing something completely different on the actual helmet. That is weird. That I never noticed before, but now it's haunting me. Here's an issue with your earlier suggestion of actually putting horns on the helmet.
We all know why.
You clearly want people to die, right? The NFL has enough shit going on.
That's true. Look, I wasn't serious. I was just making an argument for removing them.
Look, man.
What would you want
Tell
instead?
me this. Tell me
what
this.
would you want instead?
You walk in. You've never seen a football game. You walk in, and you see this helmet. You don't know what the team name is. What the fuck do you think is on this helmet? Is this like a chicken wing?
Like the Minnesota Hermeses. That's what it was, but I'm a Greek mythology geek, so that's what it was.
Minnesota Messengers.
Okay, I like that one too. Or you can go with Cupids or whatever the case may be. I would replace it with, to answer your question, Alden, I would replace it probably with that logo or a shield option, which another team that we're going to get to does that. And I'll hopefully I remember by the time we get to it, but some teams do have shield replacements.
Yeah, there's a laundry list of things they could have done. They could have done a V, just the V with the horns on it.
That would be sick.
That's what I was thinking. It could have been just a V.
That would be sexy, especially with that. I mean, let's look at the Word logo. The Word logo,
it's pretty good.
It has some pizzazz to it, and just doing that V. I don't know. It may turn some people off, so to speak. But it's a good V. It's sexy. It's provocative. It gets the people going.
At this point, they can't take the horns off the helmet.
No.
The fans would lose their shit, but they should.
All right. What about the logo? The logo itself. How do we feel about that?
Oh, you mean the white dude?
The white dude.
I think it's the only logo that's allowed to just be a white dude.
The thing is that like, I think he's too white to be a Viking.
What?
I know. Hear me out. I think this Viking is definitely giving blonde hair, blue eyes, but like not all Vikings was like this blonde. And why does he have a crazy like bicycle mustache and not a beard? It's beyond me.
It's Hulk Hogan. It's always been Hulk Hogan.
It's Hulk Hogan. It's Hulk Hogan, brother.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, if you want to just keep with Viking lore, it would be cool if they had like Thor as their symbol and you could put Mjolnir on the helmet or some shit like that, or just go with Odin and have a dude with an eye patch on or something crazy like that.
There you go. Like on the helmet, instead of the horns, you could just put a hammer.
That would be dope.
Yeah. I've never really liked this Viking dude, and like those Vikings, like Vikings didn't actually have big ass horns on their head.
No, they didn't. I don't think they were not efficient for battle, I believe.
They're not.
That was more for like celebratory reasons from what I remember about the horn stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
Look at us.
Like he's fine. Like the little dude is fine. Like
the little dude is fine.
You hate him.
Fine.
You hate him. Stand with it. Let the darkness consume you.
Here we go. The Minnesota Vikings white uniforms. As you can see, they have been worn with both the white and the purple.
I got a thought. I wonder which came first, the Viking purple or purple rain. Like, is the Viking purple possibly a inspiration for Prince's use of purple, or, and we know he was a sports fan, or is that a Minnesota thing?
No, the color purple is always connected to royalty. It's gonna always
Okay,
be. It's always going to be connected to royalty, which is why
gotcha.
Prince uses purple as his signature color. Is
Mm,
because Prince royalty. Mortal Kombat Rain purple.
nah, that's
Um,
true.
it's going to always be connected to royalty, and your Vikings. They all felt like they were all royalty. Royalty. If you were in battle, you were royal. So like that's where that comes from.
Okay.
I will tell you this. As a kid, I I played Madden with my cousins because that was what we were supposed to do. And little gay me went through and I was like, which jerseys do I like? And it was the Vikings at the time.
The symmetry with your origin story and where you are in this moment right now is fantastic.
So when you text me and ask me, hey, do you want to do a jersey podcast?
That's the biggest twist that I did not expect when I got on.
I was like, yeah.
It's
I can't wait to talk about the Vikings.
It's damn near a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Like this. Yes, my son, you will not be interested in football. However, you are interested in colors and uniforms, and they're all going to come together someday.
Yeah,
20 years from wherever you
are. And the reason that I say that is because now I'm looking at this and I'm like, the fuck was I thinking? I hadn't let the game consume me yet.
I don't know. It's hard for me to put into words what I don't like about it. I think the asymmetrical stripe on the legs, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the font, I think. But like none of these are like crimes.
Nah.
They're
just there.
It's just criminal that they're all together. It's like you walked in and you saw the Rat Pack. It was like they're not doing anything, but like I bet they are though.
I wish they would have just stolen the Lakers color scheme.
Oh, that's too much yellow.
Or the
that's
usage
too much yellow.
Yeah, no,
you can tweak it here and there.
I do like that they're limiting the amount of yellow.
They are. They very much are.
Slow. And the this shit right here feels like it should have changed 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Having the weird purple and yellow under the arms, that it's hard to even tell what's happening there.
It looks like it's being folded in. That delt just never makes sense. The delt is gonna never make sense to me.
Yeah.
I think it's bland, to say the least. It sucks that when I look at it, the very first thing I look at and say, I like this about this uniform is the helmet. Like,
it's a good color purple.
It's a good color purple. I like the flat. I'm always going to be a flat color person. Mm-hmm. Now, what I don't like, once again, is the same thing. It's like you put something flat on there and then you like sticker on top of it, and that's like glossy. So like I hate that. This is the second time I bought it up. This is the second time I bought it up.
So I'm going to tell you one thing that I like about it. We're all fans of matte. The usage of matte on the helmet works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. But it's bland. It's bland. Mm-hmm. That's what you don't like.
Yeah, and I think that's their white jerseys are bland. I'll give them that. Which is weird because a lot of teams have really banging white jerseys.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But as you can see, just like their old green companions in this division, there's no piping on the numbers. Like there's a lot of simplicity here.
Yeah.
Well, with that said, let's move on to the next.
All right.
Which is the Vikings purple jerseys.
Which is crazy that it's just a palette swap and it works.
Yep. It does work much better.
It works so much better.
Yeah. I do not like the
purple
like
purple.
full on purple all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's purple top and purple helmet, this is one of the real chief violators of the, no pun intended, of the we just can't match colors because of the whatever. So I've never liked that. I've always known, especially on like a high definition TV or 4K TV, when you watch football, you can definitely tell that helmet and that jersey are two different purples.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with Sergio. I don't like the purple on purple, the jersey and the pants, but like the purple on white is
it's fire.
It's good.
Especially when you combine it with like the yellow gloves. I like that accent to it too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it works. There are better purple options, but we'll get to those.
I wish we would choose not to use. I mean, this is a great opportunity to actually not use black. And we talked about how like we just use white randomly, but this is a crime to use black randomly. In like the Under Armour, I think this is an opportunity to use white. Actually,
and it would have worked.
It would have worked. Yeah. This is an opportunity to use the white, and because the black just looks like an extra color that we forgot. Whereas, like if we were to do white, it would make sense. Or even honestly, like a yellow or even another purple. Even with the purple on purple, it might look too much, but it would actually work more than this black does.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah. One thing I will give the Vikings is they're not trying to pull an Eagles. And you remember that the Eagles in their logo, they just happen to have black. Mm-hmm. It's like, our eagle is outlined in black, so that must be one of our colors.
Exactly.
And they don't have a black jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So good on them. It's right there, and they chose not to take it.
A lot of restraint, I'm sure.
Someone raised their hand and said, "What about black?" And they were like, "No, sit down. You're fired." Yeah, these are better, and I stand. This is the best purple in the league.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. How many? There's what? 2 teams with
There's
purple.
Another one. Yeah. We're gonna get to it. I think we're gonna get to it in this episode.
I was like, I thought this was the only team in purple.
Nah.
No, there's one other one.
Okay.
And it's kind of a mess, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Moving on. Speaking of a mess.
Oh
my God! I love the LA Chargers. Wait, is this the purple variant?
No.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I could have sworn when they debuted this, there was a mention of Prince with it. I'm not going to say he's rolling over in his grave, but he's somewhere shaming them for attaching him to that.
Yeah. I think that's them trying to give this shit more credit than it deserves.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
That is what horror movies are made of.
I just don't like it because I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like after seeing the LA Chargers and how it's so well done with like the gradient and the outline, like LA Chargers is probably still going to be like the best jersey I've seen. And this is like if you bought that jersey on Wish.
like if someone is if someone is a fan of the Vikings and they're in the crowd wearing this jersey, they're an asshole.
Like, really? You know what? I'll allow
it. Like they walked into the team store and they passed by the white one and the other purple one and said, "That's the shit I want to wear."
And then all the fans from Minnesota, your Marshall Ericksons, they all walk up and they're like, "The fuck are you wearing, Sergio?"
It's cool, isn't it?
And
this is the cool one.
It's just as bad as the Color Rush or the throwback Packer one to me.
Oh yes,
it's just purple. It's just purple.
and I don't know why. I like the Packer one more.
Well, here's the thing: we didn't know why on the Packer one. It's a mystery color. It's like the Airheads, the mystery flavor. This is what it is. For some reason, we can't figure out why this shit is ugly, but we agree that it is.
I don't know, man. I like the purple, but I guess too much purple. Like they're just big purple and yellow dildos just running around the field. I don't fucking get it, man.
This episode has been particularly sexual in nature. I just want that to be known.
Hey, man, y'all started with the Packers.
Remember that game, Saints Row?
Yes.
And they had the dildo bat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what this is.
I have a dildo bat in Cyberpunk. and whenever you hit someone, it goes.
Let's move
topic,
on.
but hilarious.
I've had enough of this shit. Let's move on. Next up is the Detroit Lions.
Oh man, I forgot that Detroit still had a team.
Oh yeah.
Oh, trust me, they did too.
I'll allow it. That's football talk, but I'll allow it.
I've been holding it in. I had so many jokes for the Packers and the Vikings. I had to jump on this one. Okay, right off the bat, this is an ode, I believe, to Ford, where they were originally manufactured in Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. That's where the original Model T came from. Yep. So it's an ode to Ford, that steel mill, silver and blue.
Yeah.
That's just really what they're up into. The old Lions logo had no aggression. Yes, it was still pouncing, but
I want to see it.
Some years went down the line and they just started to add some accent marks to actually show some aggression in the lion. And ever since they rolled out this variant of that logo, I've liked it. They clearly stole this from Disney. I hope Disney reached out and got some information.
That's definitely Scar fighting.
It's Scar. It is. but I appreciate the logo and I appreciate the throwback to these colors. In terms of the logo, we'll get to the uniforms.
Yeah, I really like the two-tone lion. It's so simple. It's to the point. If you don't know the team, you will look at the helmet and say, "Oh, they must be the Lions." Like it's
correct.
Very simple.
It's your high school TV drama, and it was like, "What's your mascot?" The Lions, and this is what they show you.
Yeah. I the font, whatever.
Yeah.
Why there's little
spikes
on it.
Corners.
I don't know.
And then they found a way to put it in the S. That's what pisses me off.
Yes, you're right.
Did they find a way or did they just make a way?
It's a little bit of both. Like why does an S have a corner?
Yeah. And why is the N and the S, they want to fuck, but they're not.
They have that will they, won't they?
Yeah. There's so much sexual tension between the N and the S.
The O is a fucking square. The I is a number one. It's a mess. All of it.
I also don't like that there's not a white stripe on the helmet.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I do love this palette and this blue. This blue looks really good on this silver. Once again, Techno Cowboys.
Thank you. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Techno Cowboys, because like that blue was fucking disgusting, and this makes sense. This works.
I don't like this blue. I've never liked this blue. And me knowing the pictures that are coming up, these pictures, I don't know who messed with the tint on them, but they make this blue look pretty good.
Oh yeah, buckle up, Alden. It's about to get fun.
I don't fucking like this blue. It can't choose whether or not it wants to be royal blue or baby blue. It's like floating somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
it's like,
no, it definitely is. No, yeah, it's definitely. I think that's probably why I like it, because you guys know I love a game day royal blue. But baby blue's not too off either. And you can't use the color baby blue and be on a football team. especially with the name the Lions. Like, it's like, what's your colors? Baby blue and silver.
No intimidation factor at all.
So I do like that it does float between royal blue and baby blue.
Yeah. And this team has embraced the gray in a way that they really shouldn't. I get the whole steel mill thing, but they need to pump the brakes. And you'll see when we get
Damn, dog, I was excited. I was excited. Like now my whole fucking stomach is turned upside down.
Well, let's go.
Let's turn that stomach.
And so it begins.
Here are their white jerseys.
Into NFC North hell starts here.
I like these a lot.
Why?
Again, it may just be the tint that they added to this weird blue.
Mm-hmm. And it's right at the top of the number.
Yeah. It dodges both of the colors that I don't like. That weird fucking blue and the god-awful gray.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so I can't focus on just the center photo. And so like that's all I saw. And then like now I'm just now seeing the one on the far right. And I do like it. I like it a lot. But that all white is bad to me.
I like it with the blue pants. The
other
two, no.
That center is almost shiny white.
I'm going to say this might be the best jersey we're going to see of them.
You might be right. You should also. I should note that the pants on the far left are gray.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I saw that powder gray.
So they have three jerseys right here. Gray.
Yes,
that's three different jerseys.
Those white tops. They are the. I don't want to say the whores of the North NFC North, but those tops fuck everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's typically what it is. You get one top and three bottoms.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Game over.
Oh my god, dog, I'm on fire today. Oh my god.
Yeah, I like the white pants again, but that's because it just takes away from the colors that I hate. I like that the helmets are more silver than they are gray. Because again, I fucking hate that gray.
Mm-hmm. It's a powder gray, and powder gray never works.
Yeah. Is the numbers are they gradient?
No.
There's some kind of illumination going.
There's some kind of illumination, shiny. And I kind of like that.
It works, and it really works with the blue pant. It does.
It works. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one so fucking much.
That's that shot number 30 on the far right. That's a good shot. Like, and that's a shout out to the photographer. That's a really good shot of that play.
I really like the stripes.
Yeah, the stripes.
I still wish the helmet had the white stripe because of the white around the lion, but the bold stripe and like the big thick stripe with the two next to it, like that. It's like a real big stamp of this is fucking football. And if you notice on the shoulder pad, it actually says Lions.
It says Lions. Yeah.
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah, instead of the number. Now, what I don't like is there a big ass fucking Nike logo on top of it, which makes absolutely no sense. Like, why is the Nike logo there?
Look, don't get me started on fucking clothing emblems on jerseys. It's a problem across all of the professional leagues.
All of them, every single one of them.
I don't fucking care who made your jersey. Like,
I saw that like the NBA had one, and like I know this is the second time we brought this up, but Wish.
Yeah.
Yes.
NBA, they use actual advertisements on.
They have ads on their fucking jerseys.
Oh, when they rolled that out, it was war.
Shirts are fucking clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one had a QR code one time. That was crazy.
Jay, this I can't stop looking at this far right, and it's a very good photo. It's just like
of these professional sports leagues, I believe the NFL has the best photographers out of all of them.
Oh, putting these together, yes, I completely agree.
They
The
got the
action
best
shots that they
photographers.
capture. Yeah. Let's move on. You know what's next.
Mm-hmm. Are these the Thanksgiving? No, they're not the Thanksgiving ones.
Tell me you like this blue now.
I can't tell you that.
I feel a headache manifesting itself.
It's not bad. I don't hate it.
It looks like a gender reveal, Alden.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And I'm going back and I'm going between the all blue and then the all blue and the silver pants.
No, those pants aren't silver. They're powder gray.
They're gray. They're gray.
They're gray.
And they it doesn't work.
And it doesn't work with the silver that's actually on the helmet.
It doesn't work. None of it works.
But the thing is, somehow they're still not as bad as those Cowboys. Right?
They're still not as bad, and that's what I'm thinking. It's like I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. I still like the blue, but I don't love it. Then I don't love the ensemble.
I like the gray on blue more than the blue on blue.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah, I can go with that.
You know how I feel about the blue, and like this whole slide is blues everywhere.
It's a cluster, even the fans.
Yeah, even the wall painted behind at Ford Field is that color blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Those numbers are those numbers white or are they gray? They look gray.
Again, they're committed to this fucking gray color.
Now, what I do love about this is that it kind of has that font of the Lions font on that as well. So like, I think they should, if they were going to do it with the Lions logo, especially with the fucking S, they should have did it with the numbers. Like you
just put a stupid ass serif at the bottom of it.
You should just wait for it, dog.
You just go all the way, man.
Now that I'm seeing this, not the shoulder, but literally the shoulder pad has the number.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
real tiny. It's
tiny and unnecessary.
Yeah. It breaks up the uniform some, so it's not just so much blue. So I think that might be why it's there. But no one is looking at the shoulder pad and going, "Oh, number 84."
No one's doing that.
Some of these color schemes, you just look at the designer, and they have. I'm sure they had a look on their face like, "What do you want me to do?"
Yeah, and with the number and the Lions stripes, like that Nike symbol seems even stupider because it's squished in there like a hamburger.
I think their uniforms are the only ones that do that too. I don't know why Nike wanted to perpetuate their brand on the Detroit Lions so bad.
Just put it here.
Yeah, and just be done with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if either one of you have watched RuPaul's Drag Race, but they usually do an episode where they surprise the girls with a sewing challenge, and they're supposed to create an outfit. Mm-hmm. And then there's always one girl, it never fails. There's always at least one girl that gets a box or whatever it is of a color that she hates.
Mm-hmm. Here
it is. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Like
it's the doomsday color.
This color blue, I actually feel bad for the Lions fans just for their jerseys.
I don't hate it, but like it does not look good. I like the color, but this jersey does not look good.
Those jerseys are not conducive to success of any kind. Take with that what you will.
I see what you're trying to do there. Jay.
All right. Let's pull the fucking Band-Aid off. Oh, wait, no, we're not there yet. This is a throwbacks.
Is this not the same jersey that we just looked at?
These are fucking lazy. They're the laziest.
Is it literally the exact same?
These are the Thanksgiving jerseys, right? Yeah, these are the jerseys they wear for Thanksgiving.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a fucking t-shirt. It's a fucking t-shirt.
It's like the seamstress just didn't come to work one day and they were like, fuck it, throw them out there.
My throwback Reality Breach t-shirt is a better quality than this.
Yeah, no, now, that's a t-shirt with duct tape, dog.
I guess they're kind of bound by the fact that their jerseys used to look like that. But if they're this fucking lazy, just don't have throwbacks. Like, that's an option.
Dude, well, can you imagine being on a fucking football field with all these damn men on there and you have this hot ass t-shirt on? Like, just think about a fucking what is it when they all jump on each other, and what is that called? A pile driver, pile, whatever it is. And just think about all of that. And then you have 16 men on top of all of you, and all of you have t-shirts on. That's a fucking heat stroke, dog.
And you know somebody's sweating profusely.
Exactly. Like, and you have a fucking t-shirt on.
Yeah, like, just I don't know why these exist. They bug that. No stripes,
no
accents, no numbers on the shoulders, no fucking stickers on the helmet.
But there is a Nike logo.
Oh, you can't forget the Nike logo.
There's a fucking Nike logo.
I guarantee did not exist when these throwbacks were, their regular jerseys.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, and this is the exact same jersey we just looked at, just a t-shirt version of it.
Yeah,
they actually bought this from.
This isn't even a t-shirt version. This is like the bootleg t-shirt you buy in the parking lot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. They actually bought this. They actually bought this from the parking lot.
NFL logo and everything on it.
And that t-shirt salesman's really happy that he got the blue right.
Stayed up all fucking night.
All right, here we go. Yeah, here we fucking go. Just marinate in that one real quick.
I'm trying to find something.
You have to look at the screen, Alden. You have to look at the screen.
I'm trying to find something to hurt myself with.
So you all are familiar with the Flash TV show on the CW?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, like the first 3 or 4 seasons, all of the villains were a speedster.
Yeah.
And then they had like a couple seasons where they weren't. They were like some mastermind or something else. But then they came back and it was like, we got 3 or 4 more speedsters for you. That first jersey was the season they didn't have a speedster villain. The rest of these are just the same. They're variants of the Flash. They're variants of the same uniform. And it is, oh my God. Whoever put that Lions logo on the side of that jersey in between that gray, there is a special place in the afterlife. What is going on with this?
Also, I'm sorry. I know that this has been an incredibly sexual episode.
Go on.
Downset drip. You know what I'm about to say.
You talking about the middle picture?
Yes.
The straddling.
Somebody is bottoming for the first time, and there's a person watching, and he's like, "Just breathe."
Wow. Or they're just playing football.
Who knows?
This gray doesn't even exist in their palette.
It doesn't. It almost looks green.
I don't know if this gray exists in nature.
What
I don't know if I can find this
I don't know
in like a palette of colors.
I don't know what combination of colors you have to get this. It is just.
It's so bad. It's
so
so bad.
Possibly say this. That gray looks like it belongs on fatigues. If they did like a fatigue color scheme with it, it may have been salvageable, like a tribute to the armed forces or something like that. It may have been.
So you're saying it's like a gunmetal gray? It's the color of military planes.
Do not disrespect gunmetal. Do not disrespect gunmetal.
Say gunmetal is one of the
Do not disrespect gunmetal.
However, it does look like Top Gun gray.
It does.
It makes sense now.
Yeah.
And of course, I have to point out that is a shiny ass helmet.
Yes, it is.
And
it's matte. And it's matte.
It's a matte, shiny helmet that looks more silver than gray.
It's a matte semi-gloss.
Why did they gloss up matte?
How the fuck do I like this helmet despite the jersey? Like, this may be hitting too close to home, Alden, but I feel like the helmet is Beyonce and the rest of the jersey is Destiny's Child.
Oh, wow.
No.
That is just
the helmet is Beyonce. The jersey is Farrah. Anybody else would get it. Y'all not gonna get it.
No.
The jersey is
talking
Farrah.
about prior Destiny's Child's members?
No, we're talking about Say My Name Farrah that was only in the music video, and she got kicked out because she decided not to go and get her luggage, and she decided to go and get her luggage.
Yeah.
This is Farrah.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't know what end of the homosexuality spectrum that puts me on. I'm just really into pop culture like that, but I got that reference.
This is Farrah.
Yeah, this is in the running for worst jersey we've seen thus far.
Absolutely.
Okay,
we'll take a moment.
Did he quit?
Yeah, I had to walk away from it. I hate it that much.
It's been up on the screen so long, it's suffering now.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like whoever designed this was just a troll. They're like, there's no fucking way they'll approve this. Just submit it.
And then he got it approved.
Yeah. Like the new jersey design was due like 2 hours from now. He was like, fuck, I haven't even started. Just make it gray.
It's so bad.
Bam.
Oh my god! And then like I'm looking at it, and I know that it's just the way that it's turned, but like the third photo, it looks like the top jersey is different from the pants. Yeah, it looks like a different gray.
It makes me feel like when he got that ball, he's like, damn, this sucks. It just feels like that. Like I want to bubble around his head and say, God damn it.
And the thing is that like, okay, let's talk about far left. Your boy got gray gloves on.
Where did he find those? Like, what are we doing here?
Once again, they're not the same color. Because how can you mimic this gray? How can you mimic this gray? No one else
blame somebody. I blame somebody at Nike. Whoever wasn't responsible for contributing to Jordans, they had a part in this.
And then we have your guy in the center that is filling his oats at the moment. With the white gloves. And then we have your boy all the way on the right with black gloves. And like, this is the most criminal actually of the entire thing.
The black gloves is the worst part. Because why would you fucking do that?
You know what? No, I'll allow it. Anything that they can do to disrespect these fucking jerseys, do it. Just do it. Carte blanche.
Yeah.
All right.
Get this off my screen, dog.
Gotta move on. We gotta move on. The Bears.
Oh, the Chicago Bears? I know
the
about
Chicago Bears.
Oh, we're talking about the team.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I got that joke.
Gotcha.
Possibly one of the plainest like logos and color schemes. This reminds me a lot of the Packers. It's just like, you were assigned navy blue and orange. Fucking figure it out.
I wish they'd go back to that orange bear logo. That orange bear logo, and you can look it up all day. It was badass. And it still is badass. And if I'm not mistaken, it was like a mini decal on the jerseys itself. But I believe they have a helmet with it too. And
I actually love this logo.
I don't think it was ever on the helmet.
Okay, if it wasn't, they should have put it on there. I've always loved that logo.
Yeah. The C is very reminiscent of the Cincinnati Reds C.
Yeah, they took it. Let's call it what it is, because I believe the Reds are older. So yeah, they took it. Orange and blue works. It always has, really.
Orange and blue is gonna always work.
Yeah, it's gonna work, especially when you throw in some white with it too to accent it. That works.
Yeah. What, like on the color wheel, like blue and orange are like opposite, which means they automatically work.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how it works.
I like the no frills nature of it too. We're here to play football. We commented on that with the Packers as well.
Yeah,
we're here to play football, and that's what this gives me.
It's very Midwest.
Yeah,
you know, just get down to we're only wearing colors so you can tell the teams apart. That's
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
I love that you didn't have to separate the logo from the actual writing of it. It's like it's just one photo this time.
Yeah, it's just efficient, just real efficient.
Absolutely.
I don't like that there's no stripe on the helmet. The C is a bit too simple to justify there not being a stripe.
I don't like it here. I think I might like it physically. Like I want to see the actual helmet rather than the sticker here. But I agree. It definitely does look like just a hat. It looks like a hat.
Well, then let's get to it so you can see these things in action. Here are the first jerseys. These are white.
I like the helmet and I like the stripes on the white.
Yeah.
So on the socks and on the shoulders.
I feel like the helmet would benefit from the same stripes that are on the pants.
Yeah, it would.
Yes.
It definitely would. But my problem with that is which one though? And I don't like the fact that the stripes don't match. The stripes are different.
Yeah, they don't. They're absolutely they're a different version.
Yeah.
The outline on the numbers looks like a different orange to me. I could be mistaken, but it just does. And maybe it's the blue that's just kind of bleeding it out some.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. It's like a trick of the eye.
Mm-hmm. I love the helmets though.
See, I got nothing.
I think I agree with Sergio. I think you could use a stripe. I think you could use a stripe or two for sure.
Or at the very least, a different color face cage.
I just noticed the C faces differently depending on the side of the helmet it's on.
Yeah.
How fucking dumb would it be if the C was backwards on one side of the helmet?
I don't hate this jersey.
I don't either. I
don't hate it.
It's just here.
It's here. It showed up.
Clinical.
Yeah, it tried. It clocked in.
My only gripe with it is the fact that the stripes don't match.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should match it just a little more. You know.
Yeah.
That orange being in the center, and then the orange being the main focus.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have made, if they were going to do it, they should have made the white the main focus on the pants. If they were going to do it that way, because we know how we flip flop our pants. You know,
you're right.
Tops got to stay. Bottoms are one in many.
And he did it. He completed it. He completed the damn circle. He got a reference in with every single team. Congratulations.
I told you that on fire today.
If I were to make two changes, both of them, it would be at the same time. I would get rid of the orange around the numbers, maybe make the numbers a more bold blue.
I like that.
Pair that with the stripe on the helmet, and I feel like it would be more cohesive across the board.
Yeah, and add my stripe thing in there, and we're good. It's a good jersey after that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, but nothing here is criminal. It's very functional. It is very clinical. Here's the jerseys we have to wear because we're mandated to wear the same shit.
I mean, the only thing that is criminal here is this is Jenkins giving your boy an eagle
He's very happy.
Eagle.
I like the cleats. I just noticed that the orange and the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fresh.
Yeah, his use of orange
Yeah,
is very Saquon Barkley-ish.
it is. Huh. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Let's move on to their navy blue jerseys, which they wear with both white and navy blue pants.
I've always liked the navy blue one better.
This one looks good, man. Looks good. It works.
It's almost reminiscent of the Chargers usage of their Charger navy. It looks good. The seamlessness of it.
It is seamless.
And on the blue pant, it may be a white stripe in the middle, but those stripes match better than the prior one.
They sure do. They sure
yes,
do.
It is a white stripe.
Yeah. They actually did the Broncos jersey better than the Broncos did. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broncos could learn a lot from this.
Yeah, there's not too much orange.
Yeah.
There's not too much orange. I think the orange is just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
To where it highlights, our color is blue, but like to see the other stuff, let's go ahead and throw orange on there rather than saying our color is orange.
Hey,
just wanted to let you know our color is orange. You see it? It's orange.
Mm-hmm. I feel like whoever designed these, like the first two, because those are the main two, the white and the navy blue.
Mm-hmm.
They begrudgingly put orange in it.
Okay,
like, I'll put your orange on there, but I don't fucking like it.
I even like the orange outline on this one for the numbers.
It is.
I even like it.
White. It's better.
Even on the name, like
yeah.
This is a good jersey, man.
This is a really good jersey. It's a really good jersey.
It really is. I did not expect to look at the Chicago Bears and say, that's a good jersey.
You know what? This might. I mean, this is honestly the surprise of the lineups that we've seen. It was headed in one direction, but this one right here, it may pull an upset. Let's see if they can possibly stick a landing.
We'll see. What's next?
And
they're fucking throwback jerseys.
There it goes. Why the fuck
why is Tony the Tiger on screen?
Stripes. Why are there two stripes? Why are there two stripes on number 6 on the top of the shoulder and on the side with a fucking Nike logo in the middle? Why is that a thing?
I love stripes.
Yeah, you got a lot of them. Fuck.
This is bigger. Oh my God! They went with that. Who does that helmet? Michigan in college football. That little 3-stripe claw mark thing that they try to do.
Yeah. I kind of love how tacky these are.
It's definitely tacky.
Do you remember the Batman Beyond? Of course, you guys do.
Yes. Oh, I know exactly. You're talking about the sound guy. Oh my God, what is his name?
He was like a variation of Captain Vertigo. But yeah, that's who he looks like.
These throwback jerseys are like the polar opposite of the Detroit Lions throwback jerseys. Like there was nothing on the Lions.
Right. They tried too hard with these.
Yeah, like there's a slider, and they're just what does it look like if we go all the way to the right on stripes?
This jersey is so bad, he's disqualified the Bears from moving on to the next round.
I don't hate it. The only thing that I'm like, the fuck is the stripes on top of the shoulder. That's a bit much. I kind of love those socks.
This makes me want Frosted Flakes. Congratulations.
Yeah, no,
I don't see a bear.
Definitely...
I see tigers.
Yeah.
Tony and Tigger. That's who I see.
Tony the Tiger. And I agree with Jay with the Nike logo being right there. Like you should have just put an extra stripe if you were gonna go that far.
You're going to go there for exactly.
You should just put an extra fucking stripe.
That is senseless. That is senseless violence.
It's bad. It's
these
so
helmets
bad.
are better. These helmets are better than the C. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if they make sense. I don't know what.
None of it makes sense. None of this makes sense. None of this makes sense, Sergio Lugo.
when I think of bears, I think of stripes.
If you're gonna go with it, do a bear claw mark. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not 1992. Don't do that.
Just go with the badass logo that you have.
Yeah, they putting a bear on the side of the helmet that's the right answer. But again, like these are just tacky enough. Like I could see an entire section of the crowd wearing those stupid ass socks and being really into it. And I would be really into it.
Oh, somebody's definitely doing it.
Yeah.
It's a choice. Mm-hmm. Choices were made.
Again, this is a throwback, so they are kind of tied to what the jerseys used to look like. So the mistake that was made what, 50 years ago, 30 years ago? You know.
The thing is, the way that I feel about this, as much as I dislike this, it still does not compare to that fucking Lions one. It just does not compare to that Lions one. Like, God, fuck.
Yeah.
So as much as I hate this, I don't hate it as much as that.
Right. I feel like effort was put into making this looking tacky, you know.
This is them saying, you know what we should do? We should do something silly.
You know how Snagglepuss talks. Like, oh, that's what it is. That's what made me think of it a little bit. This is a villainous choice, but it's one of the villains that you don't take seriously, like Polka Dot Man or something like that. It's like when you need a filler episode, this is who you call in.
Wow. All right, we have one more jersey, and I'm sorry, guys.
This is the one I was waiting on.
Fucking sorry.
This is the Broncos?
This is not.
Our color's orange.
Is this violence? Is this the cracking of a society under the weight of remedialness at this point? This looks like a hazard. You wear this at night if you were walking.
Yeah, right? It's a traffic cone.
Yeah. It's a traffic cone. When I tell you, as the coach of the opposing team, I would do everything in my power not to lose to these guys wearing these jerseys.
Look, if you're the opposing quarterback and you throw an interception, you deserve to be punished.
You deserve to be benched immediately.
Yes, just benched because they're not hiding from you.
It's a cautionary color. It's telling you do not throw to this color.
Of course I don't like it, but I also don't hate it.
It's still not worse than what the Lions put together.
It's still not as bad as the Lions. And it's also still not as bad as the Broncos.
Right.
It's still not as bad as the Broncos because like they went at it. They were like fucking orange, top to bottom. I think if we were able to change, if I was able to change one thing that would make it really good, would be the helmet. If we change the helmet to a white helmet.
Oh no. I'm going dark blue. No, I'm going with
go back to the standard dark blue helmet.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a white helmet. And even if you did like an orange C, I think it will work.
It's basically going candy corn.
I think it will
candy corn's a good way to describe this jersey.
And they have those ugly socks that you like too, Sergio. Look at them.
Yeah, fuck yeah, stripes, man. The thing is you put their regular blue helmet on these jerseys.
I think that would work too.
They would not even stand out as being fucking weird.
Right, and they have worn those dark blue helmets with it. I've seen that,
and that might be a last year thing because they couldn't
Oh
have.
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they couldn't have orange helmets until this year.
Yeah.
So they deliberately chose to fuck these jerseys this year
because it's just the helmet. It's the helmet that makes it incohesive. Like that's the only thing. Everything else about this jersey would work if the helmet was different.
Completely agree. Like otherwise, this looks like a college jersey with that helmet.
It looks like a Syracuse jersey.
Yeah, I like I like all of the stripes on the pants, stripes on the shoulders, like this, and even the piping around the number. Like it seemed almost unnecessary on the previous jerseys, but it looked fine. Here, it's necessary because of how close the white is to the orange. So this works and looks great. It's just that fucking helmet, man.
It's hideous.
And the wrong color orange.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's making me sad.
It's that the thing is that it's bad. It's not so bad. It's bad. It is bad.
But it's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
And it's true.
Again, it's not Detroit Lions.
I agree with you. We're about to talk about the worst momentarily.
Yeah. So
wait, there's another one?
No. I don't think so.
It's drippy time.
It's drippy time. Okay. Let's start with awards. Who wants to go first?
Go on, Jay.
My first Jiffy is going to be the most positive one of the evening. I'm just handing out this award because somebody has to win it because I've dedicated myself to it for 4 episodes already. So the Green Bay Packers by default are moving on to the next round of who has the best award, the best jersey. And it goes with their green top, mustard yellow bottom jerseys. Those are good, nice, classic, and I really like them. So yeah, the award for because I had to goes to
the because I had to award is a really good way to put that. call it the crash award from the Oscars. Never mind.
Whoa! Oh no! You corner.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, man. Damn.
So I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna give it to that the one that we all are gonna give an award to, that god awful Lions jersey. And I think I finally just decided why it's so bad, and it's because it's the award is the aggressively bland award. Like they already have bland colors.
They do.
It's kind. All of their jerseys are kind of just whatever. But it's like they ramped it up and said, no, we can make this really bad.
And they chose to. Yeah.
They chose violence, man. So, Alden, what you got?
So to give this award away, I have to explain to my straight friends.
No.
Let's see. It was. Let's see. oh no. Let's see. Trying to figure out exactly which season Shea Coulee was on, because this award is called the Shea Coulee Award. Okay, so Shea Coulee is a drag queen from season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She did a fantastic job. She is a Kansas City girl. She is very much about Black culture. We love Shea Coulee. Shea Coulee got to the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race. She got to the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race, and she thought she was gonna win. And she got to the lip sync, and this beautiful bald queen took off her wig. And rose petals fell out. And as the rose petals fell out, you can see Shea Coulee's career just. She saw those rose petals, and she hasn't stopped talking about them since. She said people would throw rose petals at her in public. She's been haunted by rose petals.
That's so sad.
No.
So the Shea Coulee Award goes to the Detroit Lions. They should be haunted by this ugly ass color
from their past.
They should be haunted.
I love that. I love some good narration to go with. I truly do appreciate that.
And you know what? You're both of you are going to say, no, that's talking about football, Sergio. No, you're right. They should be haunted. I don't know whether or not they've won a lot, but going forward, fuck them. They shouldn't win. Fix your colors.
All right.
Yes, I want them to be haunted by that ugly ass gray color, the way that Shea Coulee sees rose petals and has a panic attack.
Well, since we already whooping the Detroit Lions ass, my next award is snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, or the reverse, if you would like that. Somehow, some way, those hideous tiger striped Bears jerseys found a way to still not be the worst in their division, which they clearly were. That goes to the Detroit Lions throwback jersey t-shirts. It's been rare on here, if anything, that I've gotten angry at what it was that was being done. And that made me angry. I actually have a double award for this. While they do have that award of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, they also get the award for it's still not as bad as racism, which goes to the Washington R's yet again, as well as the Detroit Lions.
Wow.
3 more episodes to go, baby. I got to work them in.
Say who's next? Oh, I think it's me. So this one has 2 names. It is Man, I Love Stripes Award, and the Fuck You Guys, I Like It Anyway Award goes obviously to the Chicago Bears.
Yep.
It's such a bad jersey, and the fact that you are delighting in it.
Yeah,
is
you
hilarious.
love the fact that it's bad.
I love that it's bad. Like, sometimes a clown has to look like a clown,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're right about that. You're right about that. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah. Like that's a jersey that, like, your grandmother goes to the football game and they're like, oh, look at all the stripes. I like those socks.
And she also knitted.
Those socks are fun.
She also went home and knitted those things. And made we gave them to you for your birthday.
I heard you're a Bears fan. They like stripes, so here's some socks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not a fucking tiger. That's the most ridiculous part of the whole thing.
My award, next award also goes to the not Detroit. God, see, I'm being haunted by them. Goes to the Chicago Bears for their Navy, and it is the Yes Hunty Award because you showed up. You did it. It wasn't too grand. It wasn't too bad. It was, you showed up. Your look was good.
Okay.
All right. Here goes my final award. With apologies to Yellowstone watchers, most notably John Dutton, award goes to Alden for being sexually inappropriate for the entire
episode.
And you know why I argue Yellowstone watchers and John Dutton. I don't even have to say it. But with apologies to you all, sir, you are the first person on this show to get an award because you were completely out of line the entire time.
Y'all should have stopped me.
No. I got two, but they're gonna be quick. Best purple goes to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Good job. Whoever picked that Pantone knew what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And
look at you using the word Pantone.
And the most football jersey looking jersey goes to the Packers. With an honorable mention of Chicago Bears.
Yep.
Because again, we've assigned you colors. Go make a basic ass jersey and wear it for 70 fucking years.
Yeah.
And that's basically what they've done.
Yep.
They did. They definitely did. You just can't screw it up. You just can't screw it up.
Yeah.
My last award goes is we should have wore our scrimmage jerseys award. And what's funny is that I actually said this looks like a scrimmage jersey for the Green Bay Packers vintage. They should have just wore the scrimmage jersey.
Agreed. Agreed, because it couldn't be worse than that.
It couldn't be worse than that. They should have just worn the scrimmage jerseys. They're like, but they're all black. Cool.
Oh, just imagine a game where the Vikings play the Packers and they both wear those god awful like duotone.
The what are they called? The morph suits.
I didn't anticipate this episode being this funny because most of these jerseys I was like, these are fucking boring. Why are
we work though? We are consummate professionals, all three of us.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Well, guys, next time on Downset Drip. See that pause I had to make every fucking time.
You're about to call it the Drippies.
The AFC North.
This one is gonna be fun.
Hey man, that guy in the Bengals is hot.
I've been. Okay.
That's the Steelers, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Ravens.
I've been looking forward to this one because there's one jersey in particular, and I know I'm spoiling, but this jersey is already gonna move on to the next round. I already know it.
Okay. Well,
I'm not paying attention to it.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, I'll go ahead and remove the slide, guys. Here's the part where you talk about yourselves. Alden, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter. I was thinking of something clever to say, but I couldn't think.
I know it. I do it.
I couldn't think of anything clever to say. You can find me on Twitter at Alden's Manor. Right there. I'm getting better at this. You can find me at Alden's Manor. My Instagram and Twitter are the same. If you want to follow my photography stuff, it is Alden Kirkland on Instagram, which I haven't posted in years. I know that I keep bringing this up, but listen to Dead Scene Kids. We still exist. We're still dead. We're still
you haven't posted in years.
We haven't posted in year. Listen to Dead Scene Kids, where me and my best friend Hunter, we talk about music and music culture and everything that surrounds it. The last episode that we have is featuring SG3.
Oh, good job. Yeah, that's me. That's me. It's an arbitrary nickname that they pulled out of their asses and refused to abandon.
Absolutely.
Speaking of,
do you know about that, Jay?
No, but I was thinking about funny commitments to his name. His wife. His wife is listed on Facebook as Ariel Lugo the second. And when
yeah.
Dude, when I saw it, I paused because she said something funny. She's very funny online. She said something funny. I laughed at what she said and did notice her name after the fact. And I said, wait a goddamn minute. She was like, ha ha, yeah. And I laughed for like 5 minutes straight. Every time I looked at her name, I started laughing again. Like, who does something like that?
I actually dared her to change her name to that.
That is freaking hilarious. Okay, check me out on Twitter, and I'm getting more. I'm falling into the dark side with Twitter. Like, dark side is that's the Sith. Essentially, it is a hate portal. but it's also a comedy portal. Like I'm always finding something funny or throwback or hilarious to talk about. But anyways, check me out.
Nope, the other way.
Nope.
What, this way?
Yep, there you go. You got it.
Okay, so this is mirrored. I got you. Anyways, check me out on the Unapologetic EXP on Twitter as well as Instagram. And I might be announcing when the Unapologetic Experience is coming back. I have some ideas. I've conferred with Sergio as well as others, and I think I got something. So I'll be letting you guys know very soon.
I'm excited. As for me, all of my everything is this one, right? Aha! There you go. There it is. That's all platforms. I can't imagine why you would want to follow me. It's just me and my pictures of my family and shit. But if you like Ninja Turtles, I do a Ninja Turtle podcast named Shellheads. You can find that on all major podcast platforms, and we talk about all kinds of Ninja Turtle stuff. As you can see, like this back here, this is like a vintage child's shoe holder that is Leonardo. That I put like game controllers in it.
I'm just saying that if we ever needed to find enough merchandise to create a shrine that would actually bring the Ninja Turtles back like they've never been before, we would just go to Sergio's house.
Yeah, this man has it.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah.
I haven't been to your house in years. But his dedication to gaming of yesteryear in the Ninja Turtles makes for a very cool kind of Hall of Fame type feel. Seriously, it's very dope.
I find when people come over that like aren't in the know, like they really are caught off guard. They're like, what the fuck is happening in your living room?
Dude,
the fact that your wife still lets you keep all of that shit.
She does.
I love it.
Like Nintendo has, like, I was captivated by all the throwback shit that he had as far as gaming is concerned. And I was like, God damn, this dude here, he didn't get rid of anything.
Well, guys, this has been a lot of fun, like always. Both of you will be back for the next episode, which would be episode 6. We're getting there. We're making it.
We're almost there.
Tune in next time. Same drip channel. That's not a thing. Yeah, wherever you found this, you'll find the next one. So hit next, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Stay gay.
I was waiting on it.